I've fallen behind and I can't catch up. But that's okay, because I still have some interesting updates for you this week, and that includes a new portion in my writing update for the week that I'm excited about. Stick around after the slide to see what that is. Hello, welcome to weekly update number 27. I believe I didn't check, but I think it's 27. We'll see. And I hope you had a great week. Let's just hop right into it with what I have been reading. This is what I mean by saying I've fallen behind. I am still reading Pet Sematary. I did not grab my dust jacket to put on here for visuals, but that's fine. I am currently on chapter 41. I read from chapters 33 to 41 this week. I did not get as much reading time done as I wanted to. Things have still been kind of busy at work, and I stayed over a few of the days, but not by a ton. By quite a bit on Friday. So Friday I ended up not doing a lot of writing or reading. But yeah, I've gotten past the point where the big kind of event of the story happens, and it's definitely emotional on Lewis and stuff. And there was a portion where you you said, but none of that happened. This actually happened. And then time started going by really quickly, and I was like, this is the dream. So all of that stuff actually did happen. And yeah, I'm having a good time with the book. I'm enjoying it a lot. I have not been able to read a lot, and I've fallen behind, but that's okay. I still plan to read Bands of Mourning next, and then The Lost Metal before Stormlight 5, which unfortunately means these two books will be in the process when Stormlight 5 comes out. I know I can't read these books before the 6th, which I think is when it comes out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the 6th. Yeah, I still have to finish Pet Sematary and then read these two 400 plus page books, so don't think I'm getting there, but I will be catching up as quickly as possible. And with that said, that's all for my reading. Like I said, I am quite enjoying Pet Sematary. I hope to finish it very soon. I'm on page like 266 out of almost 400. So let's jump into my writing now. So this week I wrote 3 chapters. I wrote chapters 8, 9, and 10. 8 was about 959 words. 9 was 661, a little bit of a shorter one, a nice little breather. And then chapter 10 was 734 words, and it was kind of an epic chapter that I'm very excited about. Some kind of emotional moments happen in it, and I had a lot of fun writing it. And I also kind of had a click happen where I think I know what the title for this prequel will be, and I will go ahead and say that the running title for me right now is Emerging Shadows. And let's go into my new segment of this, where it is my line of the week. So hopefully every week I will be giving you my favorite line that I wrote, and it's a little cheating because it's a little bit more than the line, but I'm hoping I don't have a week where I don't write anything that I enjoy and I can just do this every week. I think I can. So let's go into it. The line of this week: Shadow Fiend. The creature stood, a black silhouette with red, cat-like eyes, staring. Mikitzel felt his body shiver. Then another pitch-black figure walked up next to the first. Mikitzel's breath quivered. And that's it. Nice, short, simple, sweet. The first little dialogue tag is out of context, but that's fine. You don't need to know the context until you read the story. I'm having fun with this. Hopefully that line was intriguing for you. And let's jump into what I've been watching. Oh my goodness. Okay, so finished Arcane season 2, and it was epic. I enjoyed it a lot. Like, a lot. But I do have a pretty big criticism in that the pacing was way too quick. They needed another season or at least another act. They had very big moments happen, and then just like the next episode they completely turn that moment, and it's just like, well, but all the moments were nice and everything, but they just were just hammering through these moments as quick as possible, it seemed. And it definitely had some very impactful moments that I enjoyed a lot. I still really liked the story, but it really, really could have used the extra space. I still really enjoyed it. Not quite as much as the first season, but I think watching it all in a row, I think will probably be pretty sweet, because they definitely had a full story in mind where there's kind of like full circle moments and everything. So I definitely want to do that. I want to watch every episode all the way through now. And it was, like I said, it was epic. Awesome moments. I loved it. It pulls at the heartstrings and everything. It does everything right except for the pacing was way too quick. And it does kind of get a little bit too inside baseball, I think. I was watching with my brother and his wife, and there was a lot of moments where they would say, this is confusing. And there's definitely a lot of moments where they didn't really explain much. And I think a lot of people that know League knew what was happening. So they could have done a little bit more to kind of like explain some of the stuff that was happening, I think. But I kind of enjoyed figuring it out as it went and wasn't feeling too confused too often. But I do think they could have done a little bit better at that, probably. Amazing show. Definitely watch it. I am also still continuing Luke Cage for my Defenders watch through. On season 2, I just watched. There was just a confrontation with Luke Cage and Bushmaster and Mariah and everything, all at this building, and there was some actually pretty nice moments there. And nice I use very loosely, like not nice, but interesting moments. So I did enjoy. I watched 2 episodes today, and I enjoyed it. Still not quite as much as some of the other stuff like Daredevil, but it's okay. And I definitely want to keep going because I want to watch all the Defenders stuff before Daredevil Born Again comes out. And that's what I've been watching. So let's go into playing. I played no Cyberpunk. Things have been quite busy. I have not had a chance to focus on it. So with that said, let's go into the last video I released. I should have mentioned this in last week's update, but the last video I released was my high school story ideas, and I will put that up here somewhere. I had a lot of fun with that, embarrassing myself with my high school story ideas, and if you want to check that out, I would greatly appreciate it. And that is everything I have for this week. So, what have you been reading, writing, watching, playing? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of the new little section of my line of the week. And I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great one.